Hi, Barry Myers here. I hope you had a great holiday and a great new year. It's 2025. We're back and better than ever. I want to talk about a couple events coming up and a new racket that's going to be coming out from Wilson. Our first event for January 18th is the men's member guest. We're actually almost half full as we speak. So it's going to be a nice one-day event followed by a barbecue, maybe some adult beverages. It'll be a flighted event. It'll be a lot of fun. Just get the guys out on their own and smack the ball around about 400 miles an hour and have some fun competition. That's the object of that event. January 18th, that's a Saturday. So email me at bmyers@heathrowcc.com if you're interested. We're only taking 32 players, 16 teams, and we're gonna stay with your partners, okay? Our next thing that's gonna be happening is the new Wilson Clash racket. I do not have one because they will not let me show a picture of it, but I did see it. It's a beautiful racket. It's jet black with the Clash in orange all over it. It's going to have the flexibility of an old wood racket. You know, the Clash, you see some of the Clash on the Pro Tour, but that's the new racket. So we've got the Shift that came out, we had the Federer line that came out, and now the Clash from Wilson is being updated. That's January 19th. We should have those shot. Actually, the day after our men's member guest, which is a Sunday. Saturday the 18th is a Saturday. Okay. The juniors are back in action January 6th. January 6th, the juniors, the little guys, the 8 and unders, they meet on Mondays and Wednesdays from 4 to 5. The advanced kids are Monday and Wednesday from 5 to 6:30. That's tournament level, middle school team level, and high school level. And then the orange ball, which is the 9-11 kids, they're on Tuesdays and Thursdays till to probably about May, right when tennis camp starts. Because before you know it, come February, we're going to have tennis camp information out. And before you know it, it's going to be February. And in February, our men's league starts up again. Men's league just ended. So February 3rd, the first Monday in February, it's called Winter Ball. We'll run for 15 weeks and we'll run into near the end of May. Also coming in January is the new bubble line. Now I know that we had a bubble pop-up sale during the holidays. There were a lot of pre-orders in there, but the new bubble spring line will be in the shop in January, and that's like the hottest skirt on the planet right now. We can't keep them in the shop. And also I'd like to add, look out for our new tennis tips. We're gonna get back out on the courts. We haven't done a tennis tip in a while, but we're gonna have them sprinkled out throughout the year, like where do you stand in doubles? Where do you hit the ball when the ball's here? Where do you hit the ball when the ball's there? And how do you make sure we cut down our errors? And I'm going to give you a tip right now. Is some of the matches are going to start back up, the ladies teams and men's league. A lot of guys, Barry, what do I do when I'm nervous? I get so tight. There's 3 tips here. Okay, the first thing, it's going to sound woo-hooey, is you got to breathe. Because if you're not breathing, all of a sudden the body gets like this and everything tightens up. You also want to make sure that your grip is loose on a racket. You don't want to be choking the racket. You're not breathing, you tighten up, you choke the racket. You can't hit the modern forehand with a wrist like this. And you got to have your legs feeling energized. Breathe, relax, grip, and keep your feet light. What I used to think, instead of footwork, I'd say, Barry, keep your calves moving. That was just my little trick to make sure I was moving my feet. Breathe, relax grip on the racket, keep your feet happy, and that it will help you, okay? One other tip, as you're doing that, when you're hitting the ball, just focus on watching the ball spin. That'll make you focus on the ball, and it kind of keeps you in the present moment, okay? Watch the ball spin, because the better you watch the ball, the better you're gonna play. Because watching the ball is not a physical attribute, it's really a matter of focus. People kind of watch the ball, but to truly watch the ball into the bed of the string bed of a racket is a matter of focus, okay? Use those 4 tips actually, and that's gonna help you on a court for 2025. And then in February also, I don't remember the date off the top of my head. It's actually, I believe, the day after Valentine's Day. The closest Saturday of Valentine's Day is February 15th. We're gonna have our Valentine's Day mixer. That's girls and boys on that day. So that's another event coming up in February, and before you know it, it's April, it's the Bloody Mary mixer, and then it's Spring Fling into May, and then it's tennis camp, and then we'll talk about fall, and then we'll have another holiday camp, and just the years just keep going on. But we're here to serve you. We want to thank you all for being a member here at Heathrow Racket Club, and I hope you have a great new year. Thank you.